To be or not to be. To I do or I don't. YouTube. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. My wife, she may be, I don't know, she watches my videos in the presence of me there sometimes, and I'm like, please shut me down. I don't know if you guys are like me. I don't like the way I sound, especially if I got my retainers in. And here's the thing, maybe if I don't like the way I sound, she don't like the way I sound either. Side note. There is an issue that we're married, but we're having our wedding ceremony in June, and I told her to have at it with the plans. I said, go do what you do. And she said, well, this is gonna cost this much, and she was getting to reach for the card. I said, hold up. See, and I told her. She said, but you just said, hey, side note, we got snow in the mountains, Vegas. I don't know if you guys can see that little snowstorm that blew in. Snow in the mountains. Back to me. But I told her, I said, but you said I can do this and have free reign. I said, I'm a man. And we were watching a show called Married at First Sight. And the guy, I forgot what his name was, he was going on the prices. He began to furrow up, and let's talk about a budget. Men and women spend money and think about money differently. That's a God dang it, why'd they make this like this? That's a different topic of discussion. I think most men are more financially or more conscientious about how money's being spent because it is part of our survive, provide, and protect. But anyway, before I go on, if you like this content, don't forget to smash that like button. Hit the unlike button if you don't like it. Just let me know if you're there. Subscribe and hit the bell notification. But she asked me a question. She said, is marriage for everybody? And my simple answer is, I said, marriage is for those that want to be married. Marriage is for those that wants to be married. My dad, when him and my mother divorced, and we're talking about, this wind is coming from the west. We got winds coming from the west. He turned around and he divorced in 2011. I think it was finalized, and was married in 2012. Marriage is for those that want to be married. Plain and simple. And then she said, well, why do some people say they want to be married and they still act single and they do all this? I said, and I stopped her. I said, did they put a ring on the finger? Did they present you with a ring? Did they present you with the ring and say, I want to be committed? And she's like, well, no. And I said, end of discussion right there. End of discussion. For those of you that don't know, I am a recently divorcee, amicably, I must say. It wasn't harsh, or it's two people deciding that, hey, we want to take two different paths. But I turned around and got married again. Saw what I liked, and I turned around and said, you gonna marry me? I didn't even ask. Saw what I liked. You gonna marry me? She had the option to say yes or no. Yes or no. And folks, here we are. Excuse me. Here we are. Again, marriages are for those that want to be married. And how long? Somebody called in, and Kevin Samuels. I'm not one to saying God rest his soul, God bless the dead, but really he gives some good financial advice. I mean, not financial advice, but just good life advice in general. And he said a man should know if he wants to marry you within 6 months. 6 months after being with you. With that, at 6 months. And I said, that's true. I said, if you have long engagements going to 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, and y'all still, I said, that man does not want to commit. The word is commit. And when we talk about commit, we talk about committing finances, tying everything. Because my wife right now, we are committed. Committed financially, committed on paper. I just can't get mad at her. And I mean, I can, but just because that term marriage has a deeper impact. We're married. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. I can't kick her out. And yeah, we both have different residencies, and she's got multiple. I can't be like, go home. What do you mean go home? We married, brother. She can't look at me and be like, go sleep on the sofa. I mean, she can, but I ain't sleeping on no sofa. I can't just get mad and leave the house all night long and decide to swaze in early in the AM. I mean, I can, but without consequence, because we married. We're tied together. Her mom made a statement. She said, y'all act like y'all tied at the hip. And I kept reverberating that. And she said, you didn't like that she said that. I said, no, because we're supposed to be tied at the hip. Biblically speaking, we're supposed to be molding into one. What God has put together, let no man take asunder or put apart. And the molding process is the hardest process. Molding lifestyles, molding personalities. And here's the thing, folks, it's a choice. It's a conscious choice every single day. If she pisses me off and I piss her off, it's a conscious choice to sit there and say, well, this is what I have chosen. And I am going to choose to continue to love. It's tripped out because we had an argument. The first argument we had, it wasn't so kind. I wasn't so kind. I said, I'm 45, so things be like, I don't hold no punches, and she's 43, and she don't hold no punches either. Yeah, and we did talk about that from the council, and I promise I say, hey, you'll never catch that from me ever again. So we got to our second little argument, which she invited me into. This is the funniest part. She said, well, I am irritated. And she told me why she was irritated. And you guys know how men are. We don't say anything. We process it. Or at least, sorry. Hope I did this the right way. At least as if your mama told you right, or your parents told you right, or you believe in the Bible, you get slow to speak, slow to wrath, slow to anger. So I'm sitting there processing it, and I was like, well, let me address your irritation. And we addressed it, and we talked. We talked, and I talked to her till she wanted to get out the conversation. She was like, I'm done with this. And I was like, no. How you gonna be done with the conversation that you invited me to? Well, we need to go eat now. No. Why you asking so many questions? I'm like, you invited me to the table for this conversation, so we're gonna have it. And we gotta sit there and we're gonna talk this out, and then we're gonna hug it out later. And we did. Talked about it like mature people, and I'm quite sure there's gonna become many of times in the molding process where we're talking about a lot of issues. A lot of issues. And keep this in mind, when you're younger, nobody, your parents tell you how to talk things out. Well, you guys should talk things out. When you're younger, man, you're full of testosterone, young, dumb, and full of, go ahead and say it. As you get older, sometimes she may tell me something, I might hold my head up. Jesus, Lord, please, God, you done blessed me with this. I chosen this. A man that findeth a wife finds a good thing. You know, if God put us together. No, we supposed to find the wife. We supposed to find the wife. The wife ain't supposed to find you. And once we find that wife, it's not about a long courtship of 2 years and no. We supposed to commit. It's about a commitment. This is a commitment. And I told my wife, I said, no, you know, when I got married the first time, I said right away, I'm getting married. This time around, I said again, I'm getting married. I told my wife tonight, I said, you dying with me. You're dying with me. She said, I'm gonna die with you. She said, no, I don't mean like that, you know. Some people might say, no, I'm just saying this is it. Because it's a choice. You either want to be married to that individual that you have chosen, or you don't. You know, I don't want to sleep around with tens of thousands of women that want this hot body. This hot 40, I'm going on 46-year-old body, you know. I know they want me, you know. And then you got to wake up to a different face, different personalities, and you're dealing with a turmoil of different spirits going on. No. All these different type of crazies, because women are. Men are too. You know, we all got these hormones going through us, and menopause, and changing in life. I don't want to be dealing with that with various bodies. I don't want to up my body count. Don't want to up that. You know, I want one. And I told my brother the other day, I said, man, my wife is throwing off my sleep schedule, but I enjoy just sitting there watching TV at night using her body as a pillow. This is the best thing in the world. Best thing, man. If you don't know that feeling, get into that feeling. Best thing in the world. Best thing is the best decision I've made with her. Especially later on in life. You know, I'm not out there running the streets. I'm out here working. And it's cool. It's cool, you know, to come home to one person. You know, not an empty apartment or a dog or a cat. But it's cool. So marriage is for those that want to be married. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. You guys have a blessed day. And yeah, give me some more subscribers. I know you guys want me to get back to the music. My wife said you should do these pool repairs, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I tried that. People told me to keep playing music. They didn't want to sit there and watch me put shit together. So peace. Bye.